Hello, financial fans. This is, what day is this? This is Friday, and I think it's the 14th of October of 2022. If not, it's pretty near to that. And today, my stocks dropped a little bit, 2.73% down, almost 3% down. And that's my portfolio today. And for the year, my portfolio I'm down 21.27%. There are worse numbers though here. We'll look at some other indexes. The diamonds, the Dow 30 stocks for the year thus far, down only 16.08%. And that's the best performing of the indexes I'm going to be talking about. Here there's about 5 different, counting my stocks as an index, 5 different indexes I look at. The NASDAQ 100, which is IOO, Exchange Traded Fund, is down 20.46% for the year to date. But the NASDAQ QQQ, which is all NASDAQ stocks, this is more or less what they look at when they say the NASDAQ, it's got the worst performance thus far the year to date, 32.03% down. SPY, the spiders, I am beating the spiders. I've got 21.27% down, and the spiders, SPY, the S&P 500, is down 22.04%. And what am I missing here? I got the diamonds, got the that, got the DD that, yep. Anyway, it's generally considered a pretty terrible market, bad week, bad day. But there's something that's good in this market. What is it that I see that is good? And just think about it for about a half a second and you'll have it. Buy low. It's low. The prices of stocks right now are low. Your portfolio is probably down if you're a typical investor. Some people will have portfolios that are up and possibly up a lot depending on what you invested in over the years. But this might be a time to grab some stocks. I'm not planning on putting any new money into my stock portfolio. I'll keep what is there, the value that is there. But what I can do, I'm thinking about doing this being October, we're getting near the end of the year. Now between now and the last trading day, December 31st or whatever day happens to be the last trading day of this year, I've got until then to sell some stocks that have lost value and deduct that lost value as a capital gains loss. I could do that, and in the meantime keep the money that I get for selling it, even though it won't be a lot of money. Say if I sell 2 or 3 stocks which I've had for a year or so, I'd get the long-term capital loss, and I could immediately turn around and buy something else that is very undervalued. I could sell something undervalued and buy something else that's undervalued and get a tax write-off for what I sell. Anyway, a lot of you will understand what I'm saying, and I don't, but there's a possibility of shifting some money around inside your portfolio and not adding anything to your portfolio, and positioning yourself to where the stocks that you have are ones that you will like to ride out the next 2 years. By November of 2024, there should be some changes coming to the market. We'll see what happens. But with that in mind, there are some stocks that we can look at. By the way, the 4 stocks I'm going to mention that are stocks to consider, those 4 stocks are not in my portfolio right now, but I'm going to be looking at them and seeing if I might want to invest something in the 4 stocks. And we will begin by looking at which stock here is it, CTRA. And CTRA is Coterra Energy Incorporated, CTRA, and it was down today almost 6.7%, and it was down $2.04 in value to a closing price of $28.42. After hours, it's up 2 pennies to $28.44. And if we look at the column on the left, 2/3 of the way down, 52-week range. The low for the past 52 weeks was $18.39, and the high was almost twice that amount, $36.55. And so now it's sitting somewhere in the middle there at $28.44. And the average volume for this stock is 7,267,000 shares traded each day, and it's considered to be near fair value. In the middle column, 3rd item down, PE ratio 6.82, which is a low PE ratio. We like that. And the forward dividend and yield is nice, 9%, 9.03%. And they're doing that with $2.60 of the earnings, which are $4.17. So everything looks safe and nice and tidy there. 1-year target estimate, $36.91. That's not too bad outlook for waiting 1 year. Next we take a look at Diamondback Energy Incorporated, and I love the symbol FANG, FANG. And it closed down 4% today, and the price per share at closing was $139.36 per share. And after hours it went down a little bit more to $139 and a penny. And the 52-week range, $95.02 was the low, and $162.24 was the high, so it's pretty much in the middle of its 52-week range. Average volume, about 2.5 million shares trade every day, and this stock also is considered to be near fair value. PE ratio, 6.29, I like that. The forward dividend and yield, 8.75%. And they do that with $12.20 of the $22.17 that they earned. So that's, again, looking safe at a first look. By the way, I'm not a financial advisor, and any money that you or I put into the stock market can be lost. 1-year target, $173.59. That would be nice, and you're getting a nice dividend while you're waiting for that price to pop up. Next we look at United Microelectronics Corporation, symbol UMC, and the price at closing today, $5.82. And after hours it went up to $5.88 per share. The 52-week range, $5.36 was the low, so it's near the low right now, and $12.68 was the high during the past 52 weeks. The average volume, a little over 8 million shares trade every day, and this stock is considered to be undervalued. The PE ratio, 6.54. Again, under 10, we like that. And forward dividend and yield, about 8.5% is what you get for holding on to the stock. and it's using up less than what it makes in the earnings per share. So again, it looks reasonably safe. 1-year target for this stock, $7.91 per share, which would be a good but not phenomenal rise. We'd like to see something like that. Next stock we look at, STLA, Stellantis, and it closed at $12.10 and then later went down to $12 even. The 52-week range, $11.37 to $21.92, so it's nearer to the low than it is to the high. Average volume, 6 million shares trade every day, and this stock is considered to be undervalued. The PE ratio, 2.58. That is a very low PE ratio, and low PE ratios are generally considered to be a good thing, and it looks like it might be a good thing here. Forward dividend and yield, 9% is what you get for holding on to that stock, and the earnings per share are $4.69, which should easily cover the $1.09 that they're giving out as a dividend. 1-year target, more than double, $25.52 per share. So maybe that will happen, and that will be good for the people who hold on to the stock if that does happen. And I thank you very much for watching.